In the vast expanse of the cosmos, a name echoes through time: Apollo. More than a mere myth, more than a simple choice, it is a symbol, a sigil, a declaration hidden in plain sight. Apollo, the sun god, the light bringer. In ancient lore, the bearer of illumination, the radiant force of order and control. But beneath the veneer of light lies another truth, one whispered through secret halls and shadowed rituals. In the occult circles of the elite, Apollo is more than a deity. He is a marker of dominion, a herald of Luciferian inversion, a cosmic chess piece in the war for consciousness. 11. The master number. The number of hidden power. The number of completion in the secret societies that have long governed from the shadows. This number, this symbol, repeats throughout history, encoded into the very fabric of control. But why 11? The First World War ended at precisely the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month, 9/11, the date that reshaped the world. Oh, patterns, rituals, a code that repeats across time, unnoticed by the masses. In the halls of Freemasonry, 11 signifies the power to reshape reality, to bend the collective perception of humanity itself. It is a marker of dominion, a tool used by the architects of control. Apollo 11 was no exception. This was never just a scientific mission. This was never just about reaching the moon. It was about crafting a new reality, a paradigm shift, a collective spell cast through television screens and newspaper headlines. The moon, the celestial mother, since the dawn of civilization, she has been a symbol of the divine feminine, of mystery, of the sacred unseen. The ancients knew this, the mystics understood. And so, what does it mean when the sun god, Apollo, lands upon the moon? A conquest, a ritual, a symbolic inversion of cosmic order. The American flag planted into her soil, an open declaration, we have conquered the goddess. But did they land? Or was this illusion merely another step in a greater deception? Look closely at the images, the angles, the shadows, the inconsistencies, the unshaken dust beneath the module, the flag fluttering in an airless void, the untouched, motionless stars. NASA, an institution of science, or so they tell you. But beneath the surface, the fingerprints of secret orders are undeniable. Freemasonry, Thelema, the occult doctrines of the elite, Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, high-ranking Masons, part of a brotherhood whose oaths supersede national loyalty. They carried with them more than just scientific instruments. They carried symbols, relics of an ancient order. The Masonic flag was planted on the moon alongside the American banner, a silent declaration of who truly holds dominion over the stars. Jack Parsons, the architect of modern rocketry, a disciple of Aleister Crowley, a practitioner of ritual magic, entwining science and sorcery in equal measure. Werner von Braun, the ex-Nazi visionary, speaking in cryptic biblical codes about mankind's ascent beyond Earth. NASA was never about exploration. It was about control. Control of perception. Control of belief. Control of the very fabric of reality itself. For centuries, they have refined the craft of deception. They have sculpted the world not with force, but with illusion. The greatest weapon of control is not the sword, not the law, not the military. It is the mind. The masses do not need chains when they are willing prisoners of a false reality. The moon landing was their masterpiece, a flawless illusion, woven into the collective consciousness with precision. The world was given a spectacle, a televised ritual, an engineered myth, the image of an astronaut on a barren gray surface, the flag planted, the triumphant words etched into history, one small step for man. And yet, the very fabric of this moment is riddled with inconsistencies, contradictions, impossibilities. Look at the footage, the unnatural lighting, the strange shadows, the dust that refuses to scatter, the flag that waves in an airless void, the absence of stars in a sky that should be littered with them. The studio-like reflections in the astronauts' visors, as if the set lights were caught in the illusion. The Statue of Liberty, once a symbol of freedom, begins to transform. Her features shift, revealing a deeper, more masculine visage. The feminine form fades, replaced by something more ominous. As the statue's face changes, so too does the world around it. Modern media and pop culture twist the narrative, reflecting hidden influences in protests, celebrity endorsements, and the growing power of the woke agenda. From the fall of Rome to the Holy Roman Church, transhumanism has silently evolved, manipulating humanity through every generation. What began with Apollo's rise is now a tool to control, shape, and redefine society, forever holding us in the grasp of a false reality where the illusion is sold as truth. The world begins to unravel, one thread at a time. As the figure steps through the glowing portal, the illusion that has held humanity captive for eons begins to disintegrate. The mountains, symbols of consciousness, rise before the figure, their peaks bathed in the rising sun. In this moment, the awakening is no longer solitary. The world trembles with the power of collective transcendence. Synchronicities hidden in plain sight emerge from the fabric of reality. The number 11, a constant throughout history, reveals itself as the key, an ancient marker of spiritual awakening. The Fibonacci sequence spirals, revealing the underlying geometry of life itself. What was once concealed now stands revealed. This is not the end, but the beginning of a new era. As the veil lifts, the collective mind begins to see what was always there. It is time to break free. The illusion has ended. The Halcyon Codex report will unlock the mysteries you've been waiting to understand. Like, share, and subscribe to the Halcyon Codex report.